Have you ever wondered how far you would go to survive a famine? Picture this: a time when judges ruled Israel, a time of hardship and scarcity. A severe famine grips the land, leaving families in dire straits. Among them is the family of Elimelech, his wife Naomi, and their two sons, Mahlon and Chilion. To escape the famine, they make a difficult decision, leaving their homeland of Bethlehem to seek refuge in the foreign land of Moab. Yet tragedy strikes when Elimelech passes away, leaving Naomi and their sons to navigate life in Moab on their own. In time, their sons marry two Moabite women, Ruth and Orpah, bringing a glimmer of joy amidst the sorrow. But heartache soon follows, as both Mahlon and Chilion pass away, leaving their wives and their mother to face an uncertain future. In the face of grief and uncertainty, the stage is set for a tale of unyielding loyalty and faith. What does loyalty mean to you? For Ruth, it meant leaving everything she knew behind. In the heart of the narrative, we find Ruth faced with a critical decision. After the tragic loss of her husband, Ruth could have returned to her family in Moab, a decision that would have been entirely understandable given her circumstances. Yet, Ruth chose a different path. Ruth's commitment to Naomi was unwavering, a testament to the strength of their bond. Ruth chose to stay with Naomi, to share in her grief, and to journey with her back to Bethlehem, a land unfamiliar and foreign to Ruth. This was not a decision made lightly, but one that showcased the depth of Ruth's loyalty. Her decision was a moving declaration of love and solidarity. She pledged to Naomi, "Whither thou goest I will go, and where thou lodgest I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God." This was a commitment that transcended the familial bond. It was a commitment to a shared life, a shared faith, and a shared future. This commitment required courage, resilience, and an unwavering faith in God. Ruth's loyalty to Naomi was not just about companionship, it was a demonstration of her integrity, her character, and her steadfast faith. Ruth stands as a beacon of loyalty and devotion, her actions setting the stage for the events to come. Imagine returning home after a long time away, but with heavy losses. How would you feel? This is the poignant reality Naomi and Ruth face as they journey back to Bethlehem. Their return marks a significant turning point in the narrative, setting the stage for a tale of unwavering loyalty, faith, and redemption. Naomi, once a woman of means, now returns to her homeland bereft and in mourning. Alongside her is Ruth, a Moabite woman, a foreigner in a strange land. Yet Ruth chooses to stand by Naomi, embracing not only her mother-in-law's people but also her faith. In a heartfelt declaration, Ruth pledges, "Whither thou goest I will go, and where thou lodgest I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God." These words echo through the ages as a profound testament of commitment and unwavering devotion. Ruth's commitment to Naomi is not born out of obligation, but rather, it stems from a deep and abiding love. She is willing to leave her homeland, her people, and her gods to journey to a foreign land with her mother-in-law. It's a bold decision, one that reveals a strength of character and a faith that is truly inspiring. The return to Bethlehem is not an end, but a new beginning. It's a testament to Ruth's resilience, her courage, and her unwavering commitment to Naomi. In the face of adversity, Ruth's faith and devotion remain unwavering. This is the tale of Ruth, a woman of strength, faith, and incredible loyalty. Have you ever experienced a seemingly random event that changed your life forever? This is exactly what happened to Ruth when she stepped onto the fields of a man named Boaz. Looking to provide for herself and Naomi, Ruth ventured into the fields to glean, a practice allowed by Mosaic law for the poor and the strangers. Little did she know that this would set the stage for a divine appointment. In the midst of the barley and the wheat, Ruth crosses paths with Boaz, a wealthy landowner. Boaz, a man of noble character, is immediately taken by Ruth's dedication and hard work. He sees in her a woman of virtue, a woman who left her homeland to support her bereaved mother-in-law. Boaz, touched by Ruth's story, offers her protection and provision. He instructs his workers to leave behind extra grain for Ruth to glean, ensuring that she and Naomi would not go hungry. His kindness extends beyond what the law required, reflecting his compassionate heart and his respect for Ruth's unwavering loyalty to Naomi. This chance meeting in the fields turns into a life-altering encounter for Ruth. From a stranger in a foreign land to a protected worker in the fields, Ruth's circumstances begin to change. In the heart of a stranger, Ruth finds kindness and respect, a glimmer of hope in her challenging circumstances. What does it mean to go beyond what is required of you, to show kindness to another? This question takes us to the heart of Boaz's character, a man of compassion and integrity. Upon learning of Ruth's circumstances, Boaz doesn't simply offer her protection while gleaning in his fields, but goes above and beyond, stepping into the role of her kinsman-redeemer. Now, what exactly does this mean? The kinsman-redeemer was a protector, a relative who could step in to preserve the line of a deceased man by marrying his widow. It was a role steeped in responsibility, requiring not only a willingness to provide for the widow, but also to carry on her husband's family line. In Boaz's decision to become Ruth's kinsman-redeemer, we see a profound act of kindness. He was under no obligation to take on this role. Ruth was a foreigner, a Moabitess, and yet Boaz saw beyond these cultural and societal boundaries. He recognized Ruth's virtues, her loyalty, and devotion to Naomi, and chose to secure her future. This decision had far-reaching implications. It not only provided Ruth with a secure home and a loving husband, but also ensured that Naomi's family line would continue. Further down the line, this lineage would lead to King David and eventually to Jesus Christ himself. In a bold act of kindness, Boaz steps up to secure Ruth's well-being, showing us the power of compassion and responsibility. How can a simple act of love change the course of history? Let's explore this question as we delve into the union and legacy of Ruth and Boaz. Ruth's tale of courage and faith takes a heartwarming turn when Boaz, deeply moved by her loyalty and virtue, decides to redeem Ruth by marrying her. This marriage is not just a union of two souls, but a celebration of compassion, commitment, and faith. Boaz and Ruth's love story is an emblem of grace and redemption, symbolizing how love can pave the way for miracles. Their marriage culminates in the birth of their son, Obed. Obed is a beacon of hope and joy, a testament to their enduring faith and love. The birth of Obed also marks the beginning of a legacy that would change the course of history. Obed grows up to be the father of Jesse, who becomes the father of David, the shepherd boy who would one day wear the crown of Israel as King David. This lineage does not merely represent a line of kings, but it also signifies a lineage of faith, courage, and commitment, qualities that were embodied by Ruth and carried forward by her descendants. But the legacy does not end with King David. The lineage continues, leading to the birth of Jesus Christ. Ruth, a Moabite widow, becomes an integral part of this divine lineage. Her story weaves into the tapestry of God's grand plan, demonstrating how faith and love can transcend boundaries and change destinies. Ruth's journey from a grieving widow to a beloved wife, from a foreigner to an ancestor of King David, and ultimately, Jesus Christ, is awe-inspiring. It is a narrative that resonates with hope, redemption, and divine providence. From a Moabite widow to an ancestor of Christ, Ruth's story is a testament to the transformative power of love, loyalty, and faith. This union and legacy remind us that even the simplest act of love can have a profound impact, shaping histories and altering destinies. What can we learn from Ruth's extraordinary story? Ruth's tale is one of unyielding loyalty, profound love, and unwavering faith. Amidst the backdrop of famine and loss, Ruth's devotion to Naomi shines brightly. Her decision to leave her homeland and follow Naomi to Bethlehem is a testament to her steadfast loyalty and selfless love. Ruth's faith in God, demonstrated in her willingness to glean in the fields, leads her to Boaz, a man of virtue and compassion. Through Boaz's act of redemption, Ruth's story beautifully intertwines with God's greater plan of salvation, setting the stage for the lineage of King David and eventually, Jesus Christ. Each chapter of Ruth's narrative is a reminder to us all: loyalty, love, and faith can triumph even in the face of adversity. In Ruth's journey, we see a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit and the redemptive power of love and faith. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Ruth's inspiring story.